Alright, gonna do a tutorial for the princess crown. So I have my 3/4 inch angle brush. I start right in the middle, all the way up pretty much to the top of the hairline, top of the forehead there. Because we're gonna start, we're at that angle. Maybe I can move that a little bit. Or just right on that tip. We're gonna come down and we're gonna slowly rotate that brush out like that as we're moving down. Try to work there. Then we're gonna come down that right down the middle again and slowly curve out and end at the bottom of the eyebrow. And then fill that in. Okay, then we're gonna kind of trace that. We're gonna start right about here, right where it kind of starts to curve. And we're just gonna come down and we're gonna kind of taper off under there. We're gonna go here and you want to leave that blue on the inside. And we're just gonna do a little swoop. I'm gonna rotate that brush on the end so we're keeping the blue on the center and that purple on the outside. So see, we're just kind of coming like that, and I'm pushing for thicker and shifting that brush just on the outside and then coming back in. Then we're gonna line up right there, right where it ended. And we're just gonna come down and we're usually gonna cut off right around, right at the bottom of the nose there usually is a good spot to kind of have it end. Same thing, other side. Let's see, I think my hand might be blocking that. Let's see. I'll try and hold it back further so you can see. So same thing, right about where it starts to curve. We're just gonna follow that down. And we're gonna kind of taper off. Right? That was a little, this one's a little flat. Round it off a little bit more. And then I think I said in the other video, you can either start, so we wanna go here where it went to the bottom of the eyebrow there. We can start on the bottom and you can go that way. Or you can start here and go that way. For me, it's easier to start on the bottom, swoop up and go that way. But whatever way you'll see, whatever way that you want to do is fine. Then right where that paint ends, down on the side, and we're kind of tapering off, right? We're pushing for here, we're kind of flat, and then I'm lifting it up and we're tapering off just on that thin edge there. So that's that part. I would use the round number 4 brush. This one doesn't say, but the round number 4 is the one with the orange handle. Sometimes it says it on there, but it gets worn off. So loading up my white, we're gonna do our little starburst. Usually I like to try to do them right where that kind of ended, right on their cheekbone. So flick up, down, that way, and see them. I think kind of were like going like that, just with the tip. So I go kind of sideways and push, and we get a thicker circle. So I'm like kind of sideways, and then just boop boop like that. Oh goodness. Same thing over here, kind of up, down, flick that way. on the side, so we get a nice thick dot, and then just little, thick, and too little. Okay. Then we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna do our little flicks. We want to have half of it kind of end up in that little, in the paint there. It's like half off, half on. And then we want to do the same amount on the other side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the teardrops, we want to start right where this kind of starts. And we want to push. Okay, I'm going to push all the way down so it's super thick, and then we're going to gradually get lighter and lift up so we end thin. I'm going to push and end thin. Same thing, other side. Let's see if I can rotate this. Right up here, I'm pushing. Oh, that's, I'm pretty much blocking my hand. Okay, I'll try and hold it back so you can hold the brush back. We're pushing and we're following that curve, but we're slowly lifting up. Same thing on this one. Pushing, lifting up as we come down. That's our teardrops. Ideally, this, I think I made this really big. This probably is not the typical size of a kid's forehead. They're usually a little bit smaller than that. But that's pretty much how the princess crown should look. So let me know if you have any questions about it.